Hey everyone, Chris Hansen here of Hansen vs. Predators and Can't Your Predator. Why don't you have a seat right over there and listen to Kyle and Brandon, our podcast. According to my chat logs, Kyle and Brandon have interesting guests.
No, I hated it.
Yeah.
Everybody's sweaty, everybody's on drugs, so they're super sweaty but also touchy. And then they touch your face, then you leave there, and the next day you have pimples.
Fantastic conversation.
He's underground in a lab, floating in a tank of water because he almost died.
And most important, no predators.
Boys Club. Is it called Boys Club because my apartment looks like a boy lives in it?
I wouldn't say a boy lives in it. I would say a boy is kidnapped somewhere in here.
Boys Club.
We're everything. We're true crime. We're World Star Hip Hop.
We're World Star Hip Hop. We're Netflix reviews.
Stories of the day.
Boys Club.
Listen.
Yeah, do it. We're on iTunes. We're on Spotify. I think. No, we're not. And on Google Play. Nobody gives a shit.
Boys Club.
Boys Club Podcast. Now with 90% more sound clips of black people.
Boys Club.
Touch me and I'll sue.
Here at Intoxicated Reviews, we intellectually dissect the art of cinema, scene by scene. Here's some clips.
All he is. It's just a fucking big wooden doll full of cum, chasing kids around.
You look up guys who poop in a bag. Because I think that's where you'll find him. Because he is hurt.
It's probably just in your search history anyway, isn't it?
This movie fucking blows.
So don't forget to subscribe to Intoxicated Reviews on all places you find podcasts. Except Spotify. We're working on it.
Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
Oh, hey, Internet. Welcome back to the Intoxicated Podcast. This is a comedy variety talk show where I talk to friends, comedians, and various guests about life while drinking. And I'm your host, Sarah McClellan. And it is officially live show day. Oh my gosh. What an insane experience it has been planning this live show. So when you hear this intro, if you hear it on the first day it comes out, it is live show day. I am doing a live show to celebrate 3 years of Intoxicated tonight at Sniggly Wiggly's downtown at 8:30 p.m. You can still get tickets up until the start time of the event. So if you want to come, get them now. They are cheaper if you buy them online in advance, but they are also $10 at the door. And this is taking place at Sniggly Wiggly's. And I'm so ridiculously excited. I'm so unbelievably exhausted as well. I'm actually recording this as we speak at 2 a.m. And guess what? I still have things I gotta get done before I go to bed. So popping on here to actually tell all you listeners, thank you so much for supporting Intoxicated for 3 years. So on the 24th would have been the 3-year anniversary of Intoxicated. So big thank you if you're a longtime listener. And if you're a new listener, thank you as well for popping in. I'm going to go into more detail about what this podcast means to me at another time when I'm not exhausted and also kind of sick as well. But I do have an episode this week because I am competitive with myself and I don't want to miss a week no matter what. In reality, probably shouldn't have recorded. I was so busy this week, but I did manage to get an episode for you guys. I sat down with Robbie Vino, who is my co-host for the live show tonight, and Matt Baker, who's a returning guest. You've heard him on here before, and he's one of the performers at the live show as well. So we sat down and we shot the shit. We talked about shows and performing, and we did tarot card stuff. It's just a good casual conversation. This is a short one though. It's only about 45 minutes long, which is very different for me, but I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I could at least give you something today. Hope you understand, not a full-blown episode, but, you know, things are crazy. Things are insane. I've never been busier than I've been planning this show. I have so much respect now for people who plan comedy shows. It's insane, the amount of work that goes into it. And this is even more than just a comedy show. There's like segments that require organization. And then there's all these like logistical to-dos, and then you have to promote it. So this was a huge undertaking for me. It's been overwhelming, but I'm really confident that it's going to pay off tonight. I have to keep saying tonight because it is tonight at the live show. So looking forward to it. Today I woke up literally to my balcony door being wide open. So I started my day in fright mode. Literally, I guess like my balcony door just like swung open in the middle of the night. And I've never been more scared of losing my cat than I was in those like 30 seconds that I was like, Mindy, where are you? So it's been a day. It's been a very busy day. But I'm feeling good. So thank you all for listening. Follow Intoxicated on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Intoxicated Podcast, on Twitter at @_Intoxicated. You can also subscribe on YouTube. That is youtube.com/Intoxicated. If you dig the show, you can send in a Apple Podcast rating or review. That's always appreciated. You can also check out Patreon, patreon.com/Intoxicated. And of course, email your questions, comments, and feedback to intoxicatedpodcast@gmail.com. Okay, that's it, guys. The next time you hear me, the show's gonna be over. Will I survive? I truly don't know at this point. I think I'm running on adrenaline right now, actually. Like, I feel like I'm tired, but I'm not tired, if that makes any sense. But regardless, enjoy this episode with Robbie Vino and Matt Baker.
All right.
See, I love. The reason I like being roasted is because, like, I roast myself all the time. So when other people do it, I love it.
I know. You should hear what I say behind your back.
What'd you say?
The ride here was insane.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I
could have
hope...
recorded a full album.
I was like, the mics better not have cat hair on them. But here we
Robbie.
are.
Well, actually, that was, I wanted to...
It's a mix between cat hair and human tears.
Yeah, that's why they stick.
Stop! Well, we should start when we introduce the debate segment.
Why did we push him? Why did we put everybody's kind of like the little one said roll over?
The little ones.
I guess I'm the biggest one.
The big boy. Okay, because you have a nice apartment in Bishop's Landing.
Oh.
I just meant by the size of my shoes, bud, and the pants I wear.
Your pants are occupying a large amount of space.
33, 34. What is yours?
30.
Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
30.
Yeah, I've lost 10 pounds. Keto.
When we introduce the
Neato
debate,
on the keto.
When we introduce the debate segment, we should have a quick
debate,
express debate about cats versus dogs.
Oh,
because you and I have talked about that a couple times.
Yeah, but cats suck so much.
I was like, if I could have gotten the video element to work better, I was like, let's put a picture of both of our pets up and let the audience decide which one's cuter. I think they're both
I don't
cute.
know what to tell you.
It's not on me, it's on the audience.
I had a cat once.
Ah, such a sad boy.
He's not though. He's an asshole.
I know he is. Do you even like your dog?
Yeah, I
you
love
complain
my
about
dog.
him a lot.
Yeah, so I complain about my wife, but we're married.
All right, let's open this.
Oof. All right.
Like, get it right here.
Straighten. Good thing I brushed my teeth before the show.
I get it. Your dog's cute. I get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah.
Men
Wow.
obsessed with their dogs.
Wow.
It's such a thing.
Oof.
There you go.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen Tinder for girls? It's just girls with their own dogs.
That's why cats are better, because we're not as in your face. Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. A lot of us are in your face about our cats.
Yeah, it's true.
Welcome back to the Intoxicated Podcast, everybody. This is an impromptu episode, but one that I needed friends for, and I'm looking at Robbie because we were probably supposed to record this episode earlier, but oh well. Robbie Vino's here.
Hi.
And Matt Baker is back.
I snuck on. I
Third
wasn't
time.
supposed to be here.
Third time.
Third time. I'm stoked.
Third time's a charm.
What did the first two were flops? Fuck you.
Did you do one by yourself?
I did one with Andrew Verge and one by himself.
I did a solo one earlier.
So we are here to talk about maybe a couple life things, but mostly the InTalksicated Live Show that's happening on Friday.
Beepy-doo.
Whether I like it or not, it's happening on Friday.
It was your idea. Don't forget that, by the way.
Truth.
No one's like, we need you to do one. You're like, I can't. You're like, you have to. You're like, okay.
But I'm feeling like so nervous about it. Like, I've had nerves. I'm on Ativan right now, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I got that text.
Yeah. Adrian Gabriel gave me one of her Ativans.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like anti-anxiety medication.
Oh, yeah. Up the dosage, bud.
Oh, my God. Well, because, okay. And to clarify, Robbie and I are both very different in how we deal with events. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Robbie's a man and you are a woman.
Oh,
so
yes,
that is the initial difference.
There's the perfect difference.
Yeah. There's
a fine line.
That's the main one. But we also like, I like to plan and you don't.
I do like the plan, but I just like the plan with things. I don't want to get into this. I'll be mean again and make you cry. I came here for one thing only, just to give you a positive reinforcement and don't fill your head with a bunch of logical bullshit.
Well, I loved that moment that you made me cry because...
No, you didn't.
Because you made me cry and then I went... It's like my dad was yelling at me because Robbie got kind of yelly.
Yeah,
I did not get yelly.
Were you?
Yeah, I was there that night.
But I wasn't
Did you
yelling.
see it happen?
No, I didn't see the yelling. I just saw the aftermath.
There's a stern voice I can have.
That's what it was. It was the sternness. It wasn't the volume. It was the tone.
Yeah, but also when someone like turns reality onto you and say, hey man, you should try and do things a little bit easier so then it's not so stressful on yourself.
Yeah.
Then you just started to cry.
So, but here's my thing though. This is my thing. When someone has ideas or a vision.
Yeah. But
they've thought about that vision, and then they try to make that vision happen. I think a lot of men do this. They'll be like, "Well, why didn't you do it this way?"
No,
why didn't you do it that way?
My point was, why are you making like? I know you have a vision.
Yeah,
I was just like, why? Like, don't be held to your vision to make it more stressful. Try and lean into things that like if it's going to cause this much stress in your life, maybe it's not that important to stress about, and just try and figure a different way to approach it. And then you started to cry.
Yeah, because the thing is too is like I was so stressed already.
And you broke down.
Yeah. I was stressed I was walking in there.
And
stressed.
then I walked away, and then I thought you just cried because I like told you like, oh, maybe you should not stress out. And then I heard that I yelled at you, and I'm like, oh my god, you've never heard me yell.
It was intense.
I wasn't angry at you.
No, but it was.
B, I felt like I was just trying to help you, and C, I had to be stern with you because you weren't listening.
And then D, I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah, I was like, oh
classic dad.
Regardless,
just like, you think that's yelling? Oh.
There was elements to the show that I wanted that I had to botch because of what Robbie's saying, the stress factor.
Yeah,
and
like
the simplicity
it's supposed
factor.
to be fun. If you're not making it fun for yourself, there's no point in trying to do it because then it's just not fun. Because when you're doing something like this, it's okay. Well,
but I would also agree that there's all
you
kinds
would agree.
of.
You would agree. But if you disagreed, you know what you would be disagreeing with? You'd be like, I'm doing it not to have fun.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is I want to have fun, but there's all these little logistical things that have to be put in place in order for me to have fun, like knowing if I need a door person or not. Anyways, there's little things that have to be sorted out in order for me to have fun, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'll be worrying about them and then I'll have to put out fires.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to say. I go, why create fire hazards?
But how am I creating a fire hazard? By
stressing
wondering about venue stuff.
Okay, well, that's not what I was talking to you about.
Yeah.
And made you cry, though.
Well, it was the venue, though. It was the screen and it was the equipment.
Yeah, so I was like, well, we have a screen here. Why don't you try and figure a way to make this screen work? Because the projector is set to that. I go, why don't you just make this work for you rather than trying to bring in a bunch of other moving parts? Like if you like my grade 10, my shop teacher wrote on the board KISS and looked right at me and said, keep it simple, stupid. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So let's try this. I'm gonna pull a tarot card out to try and predict how the show is going to go for me. And then you.
I don't know anything about these cards. I just got them.
No, we will make this up. This is part of the fun of being.
Let's pull a tarot card.
Improvisation.
I'm gonna pull one for me, and it's gonna represent what's going to happen for me at the show, and you're going to pull one for you, and you're going to pull one for you.
Okay.
Because we have a performer of the live show here, Matt Baker.
Hey.
Who's doing 5 minutes at the show. And part of the debates segment.
So.
You got to shuffle them.
You got to shuffle them good.
You don't have to do anything. This is.
Matt's eyes just went wide.
Just pick a card.
You're treating them like playing cards, and that's not what they are.
Well, they're not for what we're doing right now.
They are playing cards.
They are for playing. They're probably bought at a toy shop. Fuck.
So
I took the top card. Oh, look.
Robbie, I already got you a card. Check your wallet. No. Was it
the Two-Face card? That means we and you are going to have a big argument at some point.
Oh, God.
It's the spitting fire card. So.
It is the spitting fire card.
It's you yelling things at fucking...
Yeah.
Dude, that's for sure you and Sarah. And you guys are just spitting heat at each other the whole night.
Perfect.
So, do we know what this means? Or are we just making it up?
We're making it up.
We're just having fun with it.
I don't know what mine...
You acted like there was something that it's supposed to mean.
There's a book.
Yours looks like a weird fish butthole.
Yeah, but you do realize because
mean?
there's a book doesn't mean it's not made up. Someone made it up and then tried to make it seem legit. So now you're like, but are you making it up? It's like, no, the whole thing's made up.
You're probably right. Matt, what's your card?
I got three swords. I'm gonna stay out of the men's bathroom.
Does that mean you're gonna write 3 awesome rose strokes for me?
3. No, 1 sword is going outward, and then 2 swords coming inward. So that means I'm gonna try to attack, and 2 people are gonna kill me.
Oh,
that's what it means.
So maybe you'll not have a good set that night.
Oof, probably. If you're on pro line, I'd bet against me having a good set on Friday night.
Oh, stop! You're gonna do great.
But there's also a 3 of spades, so it is a playing card. Yours is a 9 of diamonds.
That means that it's not major arcana. Major arcana are like the tower, the lovers, the like judgment, the tower.
You said made up wrong. I think you meant to say made up arcana.
Major arcana.
They're playing cards too?
No, they're tarot.
5 of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds.
I got the 3 of spades.
It does look like they're playing cards too.
No, that's what a playing card has. We could definitely play Crazy 8 with these fuckers. Like,
oh my god!
A lot of people play a lot of crazy shit with us, whether it's Crazy 8s or not.
Clubs.
Oh my god!
How aren't these playing cards? What is the factory that made these?
I hope you didn't pay a lot for those.
Okay.
I was given them. You have to be given tarot cards for them to work.
Did you?
Really? How does
Yeah, you can't buy tarot cards.
Then how does Clarkson Powder publisher make money?
They're just giving them away.
Sorry, sir, you cannot buy these cards to give as a gift at Halloween. You must be given them.
No, there's something.
Can you please give me back? No, that's not how it works. We try to make money here.
Yeah. There's something about
how can I get
being
these
given
cards?
them.
Like I want to be. Can I give you money and then you give me these cards? Like how do I do it?
Listen, you can buy this bag, and with every purchase of a bag comes a free set of tarot cards.
Yeah. Toys R Us is fucked this time of year.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Well, anyways, regardless, the show's gonna be this episode is gonna come out the day of the show.
Sick.
So rather than telling the listeners how stressful it's been for me, let's tell them how fun it's gonna be.
Dude, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be lots of fun. You're gonna see live debates. Matt Baker's part. You were actually the one who suggested live debates.
I suggested debating on stage because I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be fun to do some impromptu stuff, some improvisational debating. That's always fun.
Yeah.
And it's something different.
And I didn't think everyone would be up for it, but they are.
People are keen. People are keen.
It's going to be in the moment on stage live debates.
It's the live debate.
There's going to be live Tinder, which is I'm going to pull an audience member. And
Brian Otter's coming down for that. Love Brian Otter.
Get her to sit and literally swipe through men.
You're going to pick an audience member?
Yeah.
and she's gonna
So
swipe
who are the
through
men?
men.
Are the men of the other audience members?
Who are
or
the
they
men?
all-
The men are 5 comics that I have arranged.
Oh jeez.
Oh, okay.
What if she
So
goes
I'm
through
not
them
part
super
of it.
fast?
Do you want to be?
No.
We can add you.
No.
What if she goes through them
You
super
can if you
fast?
I
want.
don't want to be.
You sound bitter.
I know. I always sound bitter.
I know you do. I'm like, you can if you want. Actually, a lot of them have girlfriends, but they're just gonna play along for the fun.
So what you're saying is the segment's fake?
Pretty
It's
much.
a fake segment.
Well, there's a couple single ones in there.
Well, that speaks volumes.
So, that's good as long as they all get me their
Single comics now.
bios
or
ahead
single
of time.
comics forever.
But yeah, no, come to the live show, please, because
Come to the live show.
it's gonna be tons of fun.
Yeah, it's
Robbie?
probably once in a lifetime opportunity because I don't know if you want to stress this much over a show ever again.
It's probably gonna be the last show.
Or Sarah has a template to do this again in like another year.
Yeah. At least a year.
At least a year.
I'll need at least a
Only
year to
time
recover
will
from
tell.
this.
Only one of us can really wear a beanie, right?
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. I'm gonna be
We'll
dressed
swap
up,
it
so
between-
just take that as you will. I'm gonna be dressed up, so take
What
that
costume
as
are
you
you
will.
wearing?
I'm wearing a gown,
A gown.
a long gown.
Okay.
So
So
I think
I'm
you're
just-
also supposed to have a tuxedo on, Robbie. Was that what I heard?
Yeah. Should I go the Pat McAfee route and do the tuxedo and shorts?
Yeah.
I love that. That's a funny look.
Oh my god!
That'd
What
be
about your
good.
blue suit, blue jacket?
jean baby.
What you wore on your birthday?
Oh, I can't wear that again.
Yeah, you can't double down.
Do you have another suit of sorts?
Yes, of course. I'm a fucking full adult.
I'm a full adult and I don't even own a shirt with a collar.
But you also live in a van down by the river.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, well I have. yeah. You have nothing against that. You're just like,
I'm not
yep.
gonna clap back at the dude who lives at fucking Bishop's Landing. All right.
Relax. Not everyone can have a rich Dubai.
Yeah, Robbie, you have a new apartment. How's the new apartment going?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Yeah.
Super nice.
It's gonna be more difficult taking my dog out when I look like a bag of shit and I just don't want to dress up.
Because everyone else is like
Because
fancy.
because everybody goes down to the boardwalk for like a nice, lovely walk. Not
Yeah,
to
a lot
just
of people
see
taking selfies
me
down there.
drunkenly pick up dog shit on the fucking boardwalk.
They picked up dog shit with the fucking ruffles.
Bag of ruffles.
He ate the
Oh my
bag.
God.
He's like, I got no dog bag. And
Yeah,
and
my
they were like,
apartment
"Oh, here's
came
the
with
shit
a
bag."
giant white labradoodle that
Yes.
I get to take care of every day.
By yourself?
Well, my other dog helps.
Right. But like the other dog's owner just pawns his dog off on you?
Yeah, she's always busy and she's going to Florida. And
Why
my
did you
roommate's
assume it was a man? Why did you assume a man?
I
Can't take
don't.
care of
Yeah,
the
I
dog, huh?
don't know. I don't know.
Oh, women always.
I didn't know.
treat
I
their
thought.
pets
I thought
well.
your roommate was a guy. I thought I met him.
He is a guy. You met him?
I thought so. When I was there that
No,
night.
I thought you met Khalid, not Tamer.
Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't your.
But
roommate.
Tamer usually takes care of the dog, but he's in Dubai for the month.
I should mention that we are not drinking alcohol for this episode. 'Cause
InTalksicated.
I'm sick. You don't normally drink anyway. And
I'm
you're
glad.
also sick, aren't you?
I'm not sick anymore.
You just had a weird
Little,
off the phone
little flu. I'm fucking you want me-
podcast. Oh, was it Jason? What did he say?
Yeah. Oh no, I want to get off the phone. So fuck
No,
off.
I want. No,
it's
no,
too
what he
late.
said.
It's too late. I was trying to help you out with this fucking thing. That Friday, the Intoxicated 3-year anniversary show. I just was trying to help you out with some of the questions and concerns, so I didn't make you cry anymore because
Trying to phone in a
you're
favor.
a fucking crybaby.
I'm not a crybaby. You felt really bad. And you gave me a hug after.
Of course, because that's what you do to a crying baby.
That's what you do to a crying baby.
You're a baby. Okay, seriously, what did he
We
say?
checked your diaper. You didn't shit yourself, so we had to
Nope,
just assume
I
you
got
were
that
saying.
covered. Can you confirm the door prices though with the door girl? We're opening at 7.
Does he mean nope, there is no door girl, or nope, that there is? This is the importance of communication, is what I'm learning.
Oh yeah.
So when you told me to message him.
I asked,
does Sarah need a door girl Friday? I'd already told you what I said.
Can you
and
write
then
back?
He responded, nope.
Write back and say $10 at the door. Doors.
You tell her on Friday.
But can you ask when she's coming?
7.
She's not coming for. Doors don't open until 8.
But she's gonna be there at
7.
Okay,
sweet.
It's all there.
It's all
Bing, ding, 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 ding. Perfect. We good.
It was like that
Thank
shampoo where no one cried.
L'Oreal, baby.
No tears.
Yeah. You get it.
Baby shampoo.
Yeah.
No.
I use baby
toothpaste.
bubble bath because it says for soothing for crying babies.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
And then that's me.
Yeah, next time I make you cry, I'll just throw you in a tub.
Robbie uses the same, except his bubble bath is made from babies.
Yeah.
Not for babies, from babies.
Babies' tears?
Jesus Christ. Well, no, that's
the tears of Jesus Christ would be even more expensive.
Can you give me that playing card back?
Sure.
Their tarot card.
Then why do they have...
Dude, did you buy a whole set and not even get one holographic? You got screwed.
Oh, like they have all the meanings of all of them?
Yeah, this one's worth... This 10 of hearts is worth 10 points in Crazy Eights.
Where's my fish butthole? We can find out what oh, yeah, here it is. It says sacrifice without regret and self-care.
That's
oh, shit!
I don't think you're doing either of those.
This one probably...
This is the one I pulled.
Yeah, but I don't think...
What was mine?
Yours? You had the spinning fire?
No, I had the 10 of hearts.
Well, I'm
I
looking
did have
at
the spinning fire.
I'm looking at the visual to find
There
it.
it is.
You had a passionate conversation or debate.
Oh,
motherfuck!
Wow.
Debate.
Oh.
We're doing debates.
Uh-oh.
Not me though. I wasn't asked to do it.
You're co-hosting the show with me.
Oh, really? Nice.
Well, why don't you and I do a debate?
No, that will happen.
That's what
naturally.
I said. Cats versus dogs.
Oh yeah, but I said cats fucking suck. I don't want to debate over it.
I know, but that's how we introduce the segment.
Okay.
And then
we'll do that. Then we'll do that then. We don't need to do it now. But pick a card, any card.
Oh, we're gonna do this again. Really? This is gonna be the episode.
We can do it one more.
I like the idea of looking up the real meaning.
Toss me the book. I'll look up the meaning.
Okay, here we go. So can I think about boys now, not the show?
Sure.
You want to think about boys?
Yeah. So I'm gonna channel.
You're gonna turn this into a relationship podcast once
I'm
again.
I'm gonna think of why someone's not looking at my Instagram stories anymore.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. That's so stupid.
Should I flip it over?
Moving
need that
beyond
shampoo
sorrow
again.
and understanding one's own feelings.
Oh, you're gonna cry finally.
No, I'm not gonna cry.
This is pretty.
Oh, you got another sword one.
That's a good sign, though. I think.
Actually, if you had looked at what mine was, it's not a good sign.
Okay, so does he still like
Ace
me?
of Spades. Focus, clarity. Obviously, it says focus and clarity, so you're not focusing on the important things, all right? And luckily, Robbie's here to give you some goddamn clarity. Clear the air for her, Robert.
Nah, you're going to need some more of that crying shampoo. If you're worrying about why someone's not watching your Instagram stories.
It means more than you think.
It does not.
Yes, it does.
To who?
Why?
Because if you're into a girl, you would watch her stories.
That's
yeah,
not true.
but not if she posts a lot. I was just being mean. Your eyes just went, wait a minute, is that true? Do I post too much? Is Robbie right?
Actually, did I tell you guys? Okay, actually, this is groundbreaking. So after...
I was just teasing, by the way.
No,
but I do think you... No, I'm kidding.
After the event is over, and then... So the event is Friday, and then my birthday is the next Thursday. Starting the Friday after my birthday, I'm doing a social media binge.
What does that mean?
What's that mean?
I'm not going on it.
Oh.
I think that's the opposite of what a
I'm
binge
not-
means.
Yeah.
Binge? Like you...
Binge watch?
I'm doing a purge.
Purge. There
it
you
is.
go.
Yeah,
Purge makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you're going to get like all of the social.
Yeah.
I'm downloading everything, and I'm going to be live 24/7.
Do you guys remember MySpace? Because it's coming back.
Hey.
Will you be in my top 5? Who knows?
Add me on MSN.
I'm binging today.
So the challenge, me and Andrew are going to try not to post or look at social media Except our podcasts. Except our podcasts.
To be honest, it should be real easy not to post. Hey, should I type my opinion and thought into this World Wide Web? No, just keep it to yourself.
Right, but you don't post a lot.
Yeah, because
you don't have the addiction like I do.
Because I literally hate people's opinions.
It feels addictive. More so, not so much the posting, but the actual scrolling through. Feels addictive.
You just like the motions of it.
Well,
you like commenting and then reading on the comments.
You like being a part of something.
Reading the comments.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just like scrolling through it and then seeing people with better lives than me, and then I feel sad.
Go to an old folks home. You'll feel way better about yourself.
Yeah, or just go to Churro where he is all the time.
I feel better about myself already. It's not true.
I feel better about myself that you live in Churro.
I live in some other dude's mansion.
Is it technically Churro that you're at?
But yeah. We're both living on someone else. Yeah. We're both like, you just need to get your life together. Yeah. Meanwhile, it's like two fucking leeches.
Yeah. But you're paying something, aren't you?
Mean.
I am.
Like you're in labor.
Oh yeah.
In labor.
Yeah, labor for sure.
Yeah.
And that's something.
And he feeds them in Beyond Meatballs.
But anyways, I'm addicted to social media, and I think I need a break from it.
I think you need to.
I'm going dark. I'm going dark.
Maybe the guy who's not watching your stories is also addicted to social media and just taking a break. Maybe he's like, oh, maybe I need to go dark. Maybe I need to.
Or he's dating someone else.
Or he's dating someone else. Who cares? Listen, when you first get a set of Pokemon cards, and you know that your friend has a holographic Charizard, you realize eventually that there's other holographic Charizards out in the world. And so you can't set your focus on obtaining your friend's holographic Charizard when you realize that there's holographic Charizards everywhere.
There's a Charizard out there for you, what he's trying to say.
Exactly. But you're going to have to go through a couple
there's tons of Charizards out there for me. But am I for them? But am I for them is the question. I can like someone pretty easily. It's whether or not they can like me. That's the big question mark.
So you're difficult to like?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, difficult to
maybe
relationship.
You weren't so racist.
Difficult to relationship would be the right.
Maybe if you laid off the Irish.
Yeah. Maybe if you specifically requested white Uber drivers, you're just like.
Is this the 1920s? Like, why do you hate the Irish so much?
Yeah. Me? I don't hate them.
It's not what your tattoo says.
Have you seen? Oh,
remember when you went feathering people down on the boardwalk the other day as they were getting off the ship? You smell like dirty potatoes.
You dirty potato bastard, you.
Jesus. Jump ends.
You better sign up for the Civil War right away.
Off the rails.
Oh man, but yeah, no. It's I look forward to not looking at it and being in the moment, the real life moment.
When was the last time you talked to a guy at a bar?
Like a non-comic?
Yeah, definitely a non-comic. That comics don't count for anything.
A couple months.
Wow, you need to start talking to dudes.
I got a number at the Loose Cannon.
Nice.
From someone who works at the Loose Cannon.
Nice.
Ooh, who?
And then I went on a date with that person. And,
who?
And he very nervously on the walk out of the bar was like, in a very, very nervous like voice, being like, so like I'm just looking for like something like casual.
Which guy was it?
And I was like, well, now I'm definitely not fucking ya. Like with that, like
with that.
Did he have a brown vest?
I don't really remember much about him. Honestly, it was
you
such
don't know what he looks like.
I can't. Like, I'm so bad at describing people.
What's his name?
Was it Thomas? I wonder if he's still on my phone. I'm gonna look it up.
Is he watching your Instagram stories?
No. I don't think he was on Instagram.
Oh,
so I don't think it could have ever worked out.
Oh.
Yeah, Thomas Loose Cannon.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
I think he was like fairly new and was only there for like the summer kind of thing.
Oh, so it wasn't recent.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How many? I guess yeah. If you,
I guess it was. It would have been late summer, like September, October. Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a while ago. That's a while ago. Yeah, you should probably talk to people more.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
I've just been busy. It's not not a focus.
It sounds like a focus though. If you're like, you're at the point where you're like, this person's not watching my stories.
Well, no, but that's the getting over process. I'm in the getting over someone process, which is slow and painful. For me, depends. Like for me, it's slow and painful because I will just torture myself with it. Yeah. I know that like guys move on, or they seem to move on a lot quicker.
If I can attest to this,
yes, please.
Is that girls love to assume that guys get over things really fucking quick.
And it's not true.
And from someone from experience, from me, what I do is I try and get over things by, like, I'll get into another relationship and then I'll be like, this should help me, and it doesn't. So, like, I don't think guys get over things quick. I think they just have to mentally convince themselves that they are getting over things quick.
Down?
I'm just like, I'm passionate, dude.
Robbie can't take our energy, man.
It hit a spot with me because someone recently was like, I feel like, it's nice to know that you're over this already. And I'm just like, I'm not fucking over this.
You're just not showing it in the ways that we show it.
Yeah, exactly.
I would agree. Like, I don't
think initially guys get over it first and girls don't, but then once a girl's over it, they're over it, and a guy might.
It lingers.
It
lingers more with dudes.
Yeah.
Because when I feel things, I dive deep and I deal with it, and it's very intense and a lot. Yeah. But then once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, it never comes back.
No. I mean,
once a girl's decided they don't love somebody,
they hate.
Yeah, I mean that's true. The love,
they have to like.
They pretty much hate him.
They like fully exfoliate their body from it.
I would, yeah.
Where a guy just more or less washes his face.
It can be
of
slow
it,
though,
and then it gets dirty again.
It can be slow.
Yeah,
it
you
takes
need a bath bomber too, but whatever.
Bath bomb. Like, do you like taking baths?
No, bath bomb is when bath bomb. A bath bomb is when
I would love to fit in a bathtub, but I only get half wet.
A bath bomb is
Which
when
end would you put in?
Robbie takes a shower.
What?
Would you put your legs in? What end would you like to get wet for?
What do you mean? It's not like this half of my body.
What do you think? He goes upside down in the tub where it's just his head and his fucking chest?
Hey, you got one of these? We got one of those deep old barrel tubs.
You got any tubs I can sit in upside down where only my head is underwater, the part that needs to breathe?
If I lay in a tub, only this much of me gets wet. Like,
so it's that end.
It's
okay.
No, it's
back
like
end.
This,
you don't lay in
top hat. Like, I don't lay face down in the tub. This isn't Sad Girl Studio bath vision.
Jesus Christ, the burns tonight.
Were you making breakfast in the bathroom?
Who needs Freed?
You missed a fucking perfectly good joke. I was going to say, Robbie's version of a bath bomb is him doing comedy in the shower.
Yeah, then you have to jerk off to make yourself feel better because no one laughed.
Okay, I'm going to ask you guys. I'm going to ask you guys advice about performing because I've never.
Yeah, performance.
You should have someone else here besides me.
What's that?
So you should have got someone.
No, but you both have stage
if I'm trying
time.
to make a little self-deprecating joke, don't make it real.
Let him hate himself. Let the fella hate himself for a minute.
Like, no. You do like comedy and stuff every week.
One of my favorite moments from your last episode was like you took a shot and I go, "Oh, we're doing shots," and then you go, "Okay, but I'm not playing a game." Like, I'm just taking a shot. It's not this big game.
It's not like we need to cheers and cheers the bar and then cheers your friend and then, hey, friendships and saleships. It's nothing but bullshit. And then like
that's another thing.
16 lyrics.
Yeah.
Is it possible to get shots for the winners of the debates?
What do you mean? Like,
so whoever wins the debate.
Are you buying them shots?
Wow.
Use some of the door money.
Maybe. For people who want them.
Red Bull sponsoring that. Is that true?
Red Bull is not coming anymore. They're not available, unfortunately.
Oh, were they going to send the girls to hand out free Red Bull?
I met the girls and I told them about it, and they were so excited to come. And then they texted me and they were like, "We have our like big regional meeting that night."
Oh, you know what you do? You go call Monster Energy drink.
No.
Why?
I am brand loyal to Red Bull. Don't you bring Monster into my event? No.
Why do they come with a bunch of free Monster?
Yeah, why do you care?
Why does it matter?
Because it's
Red
not
Bull
a
turned
Sarah.
their back on you.
Because
They definitely made up something. There's
Dude,
no
I'm
regional
wearing a
manager.
fucking Monster shirt. The whole set. I'm gonna wear one.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, you want to go get?
Are you gonna
Monster
borrow it
shirts?
from Emmett?
No, he doesn't drink that shit. He's he's a diehard Red Gull.
But I meant like his motorbike might be sponsored by Monster Energy.
No, he doesn't
drink.
have a motorbike.
Okay, well, just can I make a joke?
No, I'm gonna step on.
He's from fucking East
I'm gonna
Hants.
step
There's
on
some
all your
sort of
fucking improv.
Rockstar energy drink sticker decal somewhere in a garage out there.
No, actually, he has a bachelor's degree in political sciences.
Oh,
Science
I didn't know
there was
that.
more than one.
There's tons.
I gotta get Emmett on here. We gotta do that sometime.
That's not true. That's not. It's not real
there's
fact.
tons.
He has a truck that's lifted.
I want to ask Emmett questions about Big Brother,
Yeah, he would love to.
but like I want to ask like the behind the scenes questions
Why?
because I find that to be more interesting. Like how things are run, like on the show, like how
It's
things
just
work.
starting. Big Brother Canada is starting today.
Oh shit!
Newest season. Yep.
I don't have any way to watch it, so I'm out.
It's do you have the internet?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's
you
on
go.
there.
It's on there. It's on YouTube.
You can find it.
I'm
If you're
pretty-
desperate enough to watch it, you could find like.
You have a Google. You ever
Google machine.
You ever Google? Are you a Googler? Have you ever asked Jeeves?
I remember Jeeves.
Go to Yahoo. Try Yahoo.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that one.
Don't bang around.
I'm a Chrome girl.
Chrome.
All about Chrome.
That's
Google.
That's Googs.
Googs. Yeah. Googs. Okay, so how do I not be nervous on Friday? Is my main question because I'm used to doing this. This is kind of performative.
Drink a
But
Rockstar energy drink.
Should I take an Ativan?
No, I don't. Honestly, I wouldn't take anything. I wouldn't even take an Car.
Jesus Christ.
If you're, it's good to be nervous because it shows that you're like excited about it and passionate for it. I mean, if you don't have nerve, then obviously you're like, oh, this is comforting. And go out there knowing that no one knows that you've never been on stage before, and go out with the persona of like, I've done this. The only difference is now people are right here. That's it. That's all you need to think. Like, that's all. Because if you get too caught up in your own head, then like Robbie was saying, like you're going to try and force things. And the last thing you want is to have a feeling of something being forced. Like you don't want to be like, hey, Robbie, do we have any comics on the show tonight? Robbie's like, oh, gee, golly gosh.
That's why yeah, it's true. If you force, like if I try to remember things, if I remember this, I should say it like this. It just sounds so stupid.
Yeah.
You need to be
flow
right
with
off the
it.
cuff.
Okay, so we're just
feel
going to be
natural.
off the cuff when we open
why
it.
not?
Okay.
And just don't get sensitive if I accidentally hurt your feeling.
I'm not going to get sensitive on the stage.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
she'll hold it back.
So take three.
No,
so
like
before
when-
you walk out, take 3 deep breaths and then go.
What the fuck are you going to do on this? You're going to just make fun of me on the stage?
No, that's not what a co-host does. I'm not Ian Black.
You made fun of you?
Yeah, we kept telling the audience I was racist. I was like, that's not fun to do to your co-host because then you're just up there with a racist.
Yeah, but you're giving this racist a job.
Yeah. It's like, man, you're fully supporting my racist. So, you know what I did last Sunday? I just kept telling everybody I was racist.
Yeah.
So then I get it out of the way. Like, if you say I was racist, I was like, I already told you that. So...
Yeah, you did the Eminem one.
Do you ever get nervous when you go out?
8 Mile it.
What do you do?
Do I not look nervous?
No. But
No.
like, what do you do to mentally not, to mentally pull it together?
Like I said, I take 3 deep breaths and I go, showtime. And like, I literally, it's
A flip.
There's like
Switch.
I'm on stage now.
What about you?
Like, remember in
Tata.
Tatamagouche?
Yeah.
How fucking...
Let's talk about this Tatamagouche show because I've heard things. So let's talk.
What did you hear?
Well, I heard that Robbie went city boy on them.
Who told you that?
Well, I can only be myself. It's not like I'm going to go out there and try to pretend I'm one of those hillbillies from Tatamagouche.
He didn't do a character.
I didn't do a character.
Very much Robbie Vino.
Yeah.
You were just yourself.
Yeah.
But they didn't like that.
No,
They did. They loved it. They
loved
loved
it.
the villain aspect of it.
It was like a heel. I was like in wrestling.
Oh.
They booed me because it was fun.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like my feelings weren't hurt because they live in the woods.
Tatamagouche was great.
It was a really fun show.
It looked
But
like a lot of fun.
Before I was going up, it looked like I wasn't going to be able to do it. Right?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, Matt was because I hadn't slept. I was nervous. I really only had done comedy at Snigley's for like the last couple of months. So I was just like, and then Fucking Albert went and he did good. Kyle did good.
Crushed.
You were doing good. If you're gonna talk while I'm talking, I'm not gonna get the story out, and then it'll prolong what's going on. So if you want to go ahead,
No,
what
you
you
go.
want to interrupt with?
No, you go.
Okay, good. And then Chris Halef went. He did good.
Oh yeah.
And was it them? Was I on after him?
So it was, I started, then Halef went up, crushed, and then I got them warmed up, and they were like, you could tell that they were keen, and then Halef went up, crushed.
Yeah.
Then Albert went up, crushed. Then Barnett went up, I believe.
Yeah, he crushed.
Crushed, and then you had to go up. And before Robbie went up, like even on the way there, Robbie almost seemed like he was falling asleep. I was like, oh shit!
My god!
Yeah, and then he's like, "Take your jacket off." I'm like, "No, I gotta." Like, so I left my jacket on until it was like time for me to. Then it was 3 deep breaths, and then showtime, and then I just went out. I don't know. I fucking crushed
Great
too.
set.
I guess.
Great set.
Went a little long than I should have. But
Yep.
I was having so much fun, like just going back and forth with the audience and like trickling my my set in with it. But that's what made it go long. I would like. Because I like riffed, and I even created some really new good jokes while riffing, because I was like making fun of them for not picking up their dog shit.
Yeah,
it was just fun.
No, it's fun.
But like that's how it got back. Like in the game of telephone, it's like, oh, everyone booed Robbie and they hated him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's
Who
not
told me it?
probably Kyle or Albert.
I think it was you who told me.
Oh, well, then
that
you
got
just
booed.
misunderstood what I meant.
Probably.
Yeah, I did get booed, but
it was a great boo.
It was like
boo.
But they did it for like 10 seconds. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
the
yeah.
long. It was like
I remember I was in the back room because I was watching his set because everyone had been doing well, and I was watching his set, and I was like, this is great, perfect. So then I went to the back room to talk to Halef and Carpenter and Barnett, and then I remember I was just like standing there with those guys for a few minutes, and then I just hear boo, 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 and I was like, what the fuck? Like I just left, and everyone had been crushing up to that point. Like I was like, dude, this guy, it's fucking t-ball. Like just the ball's in a stationary, you just gotta swing at it, and you're gonna knock it out.
Yeah.
And then I got out there, and then I realized that they were like with him. He was just like they were just like, oh, you city guy, and he was like, what? Like it was great. They loved him.
No, I was like, they were booing me, and then I was like, kind of like, how should I react to this? And I just was like, fuck you guys. You guys don't even pick up your dog shit. You just leave it out in the woods and shit like that. Like I go, I can't go around picking up dog shit with a shovel. I'd look like a psychopath walking downtown with a shovel over my shoulder, just flicking shit into the harbor.
Was it a good size crowd, too?
Yeah,
40
people.
people.
It was great.
Good.
Sweet.
I mean, fun enough. It was good. It was fun. But if you're nervous before the show, just realize that no one knows who you are.
I think every single person who has a ticket knows who I am.
Okay, but in the sense that they don't know that you've never been on stage realistically, unless you're like,
Oh, they don't know this persona of me.
So a good friend of mine, fellow comic, Kate Belton, super funny. She's like, no one really knows who you are unless you tell them. So they don't know if you've been doing it for 10 years. They don't know if you've been doing it for 10 days.
Yeah, so don't give them a reason not to be confident with you as the host.
Exactly.
Like, if you go up there, this is my first time ever doing this, then everyone's like, oh, well, this might not be good.
If you go up there and you talk about how bright the lights are, and then your first joke is about how stand-up comedy is like the first time having sex, then yeah, people are going to fucking hate you. That's like every open micer.
Damn it. Can we just cross that one off?
Yeah, cross that off. But just go up there with the intentions of having fun for yourself. And if you feel comfortable, then everyone else will. But if you aren't doing you, the audience will be able to pick up on that, even though they don't know who you are in a sense. You know what I mean?
True.
They'll sense that there's like some type of like fakeness to it.
You've seen enough open mic comedy where you know when someone's not being true to their personality, and then the audience isn't like into it because they can see right through the person trying to do a character, not being into it, right?
Right. But my personality would be the type to go, this is really new to me. Like that would be true to me.
That's not your show. That's not your
But
stage personality.
I'm not gonna.
You need a stage personality.
I need a stage personality. I need to channel like J-Lo before the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Kind of energy.
I mean, you don't need to go full J-Lo, but you can be like the best Sarah you can be. Just be the best version of Sarah. Don't fucking bring some 50-year-old woman with a hot ass into it.
Her age doesn't matter. She's hot.
No, her age.
Age does matter.
If she, the fact that she's 50 and she has a nice ass, like if she was 22 and she had a nice ass, it wouldn't matter. But there's not very many 50-year-olds out there rocking it like her. So don't say that her age doesn't matter. She's very proud of how old she is and how great shape she's in.
Yeah.
Don't downplay it. She could just be any little 21 Instagram model. She's not. She's fucking J-Lo.
She's J-Lo.
Yeah.
She looks banging. But there's a clip of her right before she goes up.
I think what happened was Sarah was fooled by the rocks that she got.
Yeah, she did.
I don't have any rocks. Oh, I need earrings. Fuck. There's so many things I need to get for Friday.
Get that joke?
What?
Did you not get his reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jenny from the block.
Okay. To me, it didn't seem like you did.
I'm on Ativan.
I gotta get earrings.
Yeah, you didn't even respond to his joke. He's like, you just went, oh, earrings.
No, when you said rocks, it made me think of like diamonds, sparkly things.
Instead of the funny thing.
My mind went, you need to get earrings for Friday.
Why do you need earrings?
Here, go with my outfit.
Listen.
Do you need new earrings?
Whatever you do, whatever it is, just make sure that you feel comfortable in whatever you're wearing.
Yes, I chose the right. I chose the right dress.
Don't feel like you're overdressed or anything like that. Because for me personally, I've done corporate shows where I've been told that I have to wear like a collared shirt or something like that. And on those corporate shows, I've done like I've never been happy with my set. And one of the main reasons is I've been wearing a collared shirt, which I don't think makes me feel comfortable. And then because of that, it doesn't play to who I am. So don't try and put on this. Not a facade, but don't try and dress up to the point where it's like, oh, this isn't you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
this is me.
So we got to get going. But this is my advice. Don't overthink it. Every urge you have to overthink something, don't.
I'm bad at that.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'm bad at
whatever
that.
you're doing, don't, and you'll be fine.
Don't. Just like you go, oh,
just don't.
You'll catch yourself overthinking it if you think about this moment. Robbie said, don't overthink. So once your brain starts overthinking about what I had said, why did he say overthink? Does he think I overthink a lot? Like, once your brain, and then just go, no, don't.
No, the overthinking, I think, for me comes from just like wanting everybody to be comfortable.
Yeah, but don't. That's what I mean. Everybody is
like all the comics, like on the show. Like
don't worry about the comics.
Yeah, don't worry about those losers.
Why not?
Because I'm one of them, and I know that you don't need to be worried about them.
Okay. So don't overthink.
Everybody wants you to do well. No one wants you to fail.
Yeah. No one's there waiting. No one's going there with the intention of watching you eat a bag of dicks. Everyone's going there with the intention of being part of a super fun show and supporting you as you have supported the comedy scene.
Right.
So just have fun with it.
That's fair. Any other advice?
Just have a good show.
What about... it's only 7:03.
Yeah, but I have to go back, feed my dogs.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys.
We have to take a spotlight and mic stand to show. Like, there's a bunch of shit we got to do, Sarah, so I'm sorry.
That's okay. I appreciate you guys coming on for a quickie.
Thanks for having us.
A quickie.
This is brought to you by...
the Illuminated Tarot.
Toys R Us sponsored tarot cards that you can also play Crazy Eights with, or any like... crib,
the Illuminated Tarot,
anything. They're a double feature. You can get them at Toys R Us now.
No, remember, you can't get them for yourself though. Don't be selfish.
You can't. They have to give them to you at Toys R Us.
Buy them.
You walk
for someone
right in
else.
there and say, "Can you please give me some of these playing cards? I mean, tarot cards."
They're tarot cards. I have to say, ring the bell. You can't just ring it, and you gotta ring it too. Bring it in. Ring that bell. Thank you, boys. Come to the live show.
Come to the live show.
Come to the live show tonight. It's tonight.
Right, tonight.
It's
Friday.
tonight. It is tonight. Come.
So all of that other stuff we were talking about with the Wednesday shows that were actually today. It's not today. It's Sunday.